Hello there everyone and welcome back to my channel. It has been quite a while since I've been able to see your guys' face, or you've been able to see my face. I can see your face. I'm looking at you through the screen right now, but we are here to talk about something very important in Dokkan Battle, and that is red coins. If you don't know, red coins are the currency that you earn whenever you summon on a Dokkan Fest banner, and you can use them over here in the Baba shop to just buy units, just buy a copy whenever you want. It is a little bit expensive though, and that is why we're going to talk about it today, because I'm here to tell you which units you should be picking up, as well as why the assumptions that a lot of you guys have are probably wrong. So first, let's talk about that assumptions part. A lot of people, for the longest time, including myself, gave the advice that you need to be picking up Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs with those red coins. Those are going to be all the units that cost 500 red coins. You can see those right here. Now, I think for the longest time, that was true. But the past year has brought us a ton of very, very good Dokkan Fest TURs. So that's going to be these units down here. They've brought a ton of new ones that are very good, that I would say are very close in power to some of the Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs, if not surpassing it sometimes, or at least surpassing it on versatility. So I would say let's throw that old advice out of the window and let's take a little bit more of a nuanced observation or perception. What's the word? Way of looking at it. I don't know what the word is, but you know, English teacher, by the way. Anyway, I would say the new criteria for how you should be picking your units is you want to get a unit that is versatile. That means it has a lot of different good categories. It has some good link set. It has probably a lot of good places on teams, good link partners. It's able to work in short form and long form content. Versatility is a big thing here because you need to really be able to get your money's worth. I would also say you want something that's strong, something that hits pretty hard, or at the very least is a very good defender. And I would choose one that is uncommon, a unit that has not come back on a lot of banners. You don't know when those units are going to come back, as opposed to the Dokkan Fest LRs that are going to show up on the anniversary. They're going to show up on Saiyan Day. They're going to show up on the Tanabata Festival, Christmas, the same kind of thing. They're going to show up in the worldwide celebration. There's so many different opportunities where these Dokkan Fest LRs are going to show up that really, I would not say you should be going for those anymore. Now, that's my main criteria. My other one is that if you have a unit that is super needed to clear something specific, as in you've cleared every Super Battle Road stage except one, and you need this unit to be able to do that, or you've done every mission in the Legendary Goku event except this one, and you need this unit to be able to do that, okay, it's your account, sure. My personal opinion on that is that I don't think that's getting your money's worth as far as the red coins go, but I do understand that is one other way of looking at it. So we want units that we are going to be using a lot, we want units that are going to be strong, and units that we don't have a lot of chances to pull. Now I have 4 that I would recommend from the current available ones here. The first one I would say is GT Goku. It's going to be this physical GT Goku right here. He's got an excellent leader skill with Goku's family and GT Heroes. GT Heroes giving him access to Vegeta, Bua, lots of other really good units there, including supports. And he hits like a truck. He has a great link set. He doesn't sack defense, which is unfortunate, but his offense is just that good. And he has several top tier categories and doesn't really suffer that much from not having more. So really, you can use this unit a lot. I personally use him a lot. I have him at 55% and he's still hitting like a truck. So very, very good unit. I would highly recommend picking up a GT Goku if you don't already have him. GT Vegeta is kind of the same thing, but personally I think he's a little bit worse just because his leader skill isn't quite as good. Of course, GT Heroes is kind of where you get a lot of the good Vegeta's family units already. You have some good ones, just generally Vegetas that you can throw on, but Goku's family really needed it to be able to have some of those good supports. Now, that doesn't mean he's a bad unit. He's a good unit, very similar to the GT Goku, but if it's between the two of them, I would say the GT Goku. So if you don't have either one of those, I would recommend picking one of them up, preferably the GT Goku. The other one, though, is a fantastic defender, physical transforming Frieza. I love this unit. I use him all the time in endgame content. Anything that is a long form event, so one where you're able to really stack defense, he is going to be God tier. He's also great in short form content with his active skill transformation. He lets you transform on the first turn of the battle, anytime in the battle you're able to, and he has a 70% chance to stun in his passive, not in his super attack. So I was looking in the wrong place, but he is very, very good. You're going to be able to use him in pretty much all of the endgame things, and I would recommend picking up a copy of him if you don't already have him. Unfortunately, his leader skill is not quite as good, but he's a Frieza unit, so he kind of makes up for it in his Link set there. And if you want to take a look, he does have some pretty good categories. And the final one I would recommend here is actually one that is a little bit more uncommon, so a lot of you guys probably already have him, but he is a glass cannon. He crits against basically everything in the game. If you guys don't already know what I'm talking about, it's STR Cooler. He's fantastic. He's got a great leader skill. He can be a support. He can be a damager, but he is absolutely a glass cannon, and he gets hit pretty darn hard in endgame content. Now, if you're a veteran player, again, you probably already have him, but if you're newer and you're wondering what to do with your red coins, he's pretty darn good, especially if you like Frieza and Cooler units. He is very, very viable. And Transformation Boost is really a big category full of threats. Now, the other question I want to address before I get out of here is whether or not you should be picking up Tech, Final Form Frieza, or ATL Transforming Goku. And honest to God, my answer is 100% no. After the EZA, he is a very, very good unit. Honestly, on par with some of the units we've already talked about today. But my problem here is that he's been out for 3 years or something like that, if I remember correctly, maybe 4. He's been out for a long time. And so veteran players should already have a copy of him because he's been on a gajillion banners since he released. Now, if you're a new player, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to beat his EZA. And so he's just going to be an okay, mediocre unit. So really, I would say you're not going to be able to get the most out of Frieza if you don't already have him. And if you are a veteran player who for some reason doesn't have this Tech Transforming Frieza, you don't have it, you waited long enough, just keep waiting. He's going to be on another banner at some point. You can maybe pull him in the Worldwide Celebration next year. You can pull him in the gosh darn New Year's guaranteed summons. That could be fine. Like, I would say he's not a priority. The same thing with the Transforming Goku, and especially because the Transforming Goku's link set changes so often, it makes him a little bit harder to actually fit well into different teams. So I would say AGL Transforming Goku and Tech Transforming Frieza are big no thank yous for me. Alright guys, I hope this video helped. If it did, make sure to leave a like and let me know if you want to see more of these in the future whenever we have new banners come out. If you do, I'll make sure to try to make those and give my recommendations. I know that this is a question I get asked a lot, so hopefully it does help answer that. But all that being said, my name is Waffles the Asian Yenbear, and I hope you have a good day, a good week, a good life, and happy summons. Goodbye.